Kathy Mulvany from the Corporate Social Responsibility Department Division area of Cisco. Exactly what is your title, but then let's get into more what you do.
I am the Senior Director of Corporate Affairs at Cisco.
But in that, what you have as part of your responsibility is the social responsibility aspect.
Yes, so I oversee the Cisco Foundation as well as all of our stakeholder engagement and reporting around Cisco's CSR performance overall. So corporate affairs is primarily focused on our social investments around the world, but obviously we look at CSR as being good governance, our employees, our social investments, as well as our environment and or the environment and supply chain. Absolutely. We've always looked at CSR as being integrated with our business strategy, and we look at countries and markets as what is a holistic strategy that is both commercial and social, because we believe very much about driving blended value, that we can have social engagement that drives business value as well, and I think that's the way to make it sustainable for the long term. So I think our longest running social investment program is the Cisco Networking Academy program, and there is absolutely, it is both social benefit and business value, where it began in 1997, and it was about how do we take our core competencies and look at a social issue, education. We obviously have a vested interest as a company who hire many people around the world to say how do we get the best and brightest talent who have ICT skills, and if we can help to spur that on, that is only to our value in the long term. So we look at how do we leverage technology to address social issues around the world. No, it's been a long journey. We launched Network Academy in 1997, and it started out as an idea that some employees had. We were in East Palo Alto, which is a very economically depressed. It is not the Palo Alto that most people hear of in Silicon Valley. It is across the freeway, and it was a poor community. We happened to be next to a school. Our employees, at a very early age, had a culture of wanting to drive social value in the community. So we looked at a school, we're a networking company, let's go network the school. We very quickly figured out that you can't just throw technology at an issue, and that if we were to install a network, there was nobody at the school who would know how to maintain it if it were to break, and that would be a very short-term value add. So we decided, why not teach the students how to actually build, design, secure, maintain the network. What started out in a few schools in a few states in the United States is now in 165 countries. We have over 10,000 academies, and today we have over 1 million students that are currently enrolled in Networking Academy. Again, it's about the power of the network, and what Cisco Network Academy epitomizes is cloud-based education. So what it is, it's delivered over the network. That is the reason we've been able to scale it to 165 countries over the last 14 years, because it is technology-driven, and we're able to push out all curriculum over the network. Also, all assessment for Network Academy students is done online. So we can very quickly test students, what are they picking up in the courses? The teachers can quickly react to that and go over material that they feel the students didn't quite get. But it's all done online so that we can quickly adjust and ensure that we are teaching the students in the most effective way possible. Well, what the value of Network Academy is that it enables people to be certification ready. So Network Academy allow you to then take industry recognized certifications. So a student that may be based in the Middle East goes through Network Academy, then is ready to take a certification test, and those certifications are recognized globally. So whether they decide to move to the United States or to Asia Pacific or to Latin America, those same certifications are globally recognized. So what they are able to do is they're able to show on their resume that they have certification in entry-level ICT skills that enables them to get jobs either with customers, our partners, in government agencies, in NGO agencies, or to spur them on to take further education in technology, as well as start their own businesses. So in many emerging countries, students who've gone through the Network Academy program have actually then gone off and started their own small business.
Really?
Either a computer repair shop, or providing internet access to others in their community, or starting an internet cafe. And what we've actually done in our curricula with Network Academy is embedded entrepreneurship case studies and components to the curricula to help our students also understand, if I were to leave with my certification, what business could I start that was technology based? I have a fabulous job. Yes, we've been involved in a number of areas. So from our social investment perspective, education has always been a very big focus of ours. Mm-hmm. Network Academy is our flagship program in education, but we've also engaged in a number of different ways with education around the world in terms of how do you use technology to advance education, either access to education or teaching 21st century skills, whether that be collaboration or critical thinking. And so we've had a number of engagements there. We also work in economic empowerment, and we look at how do we partner with organizations around the world. It's very important that our strategy in corporate social responsibility is one of partnership and collaboration, that we feel that one company alone cannot solve these very complex issues, and it's very important to empower local communities to also help solve those problems for themselves. So we look to local communities around the world that we partner with, whether those be educational institutions or NGO partners, and then we look again at the role of technology. So many of the partners that we have in the NGO community around the world, we specifically go in to say, how can we help increase your productivity and efficiency so that you can serve more individuals by internet enabling your organization. It's working very effectively. We have some wonderful partnerships around the world. We absolutely believe that when you bring individuals together with networks, whether those be technology networks or people networks, that you can multiply your social impact. Women per se is not a specific area of focus for us. However, there is all of our programs ensure that it is inclusive to women. So for example, Network Academy, what's great to see is that 21% of our students around the world are women, but you also look in regions like the Middle East where we have an even larger percentage of women who are participating in Network Academy. It's 34% on average across the Middle East in terms of female participation. So we absolutely believe that technology can bridge that digital divide and provide economic opportunity for women, which then makes them more valuable to their families and to their communities. I think at the end of the day it is about impact, and it's about impact on individuals' lives, and it's about giving them a step up in the world to be able to both empower themselves to provide for their families and to provide for their communities. I think it's also about allowing all communities around the world to engage in this global economy.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.